Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasu here, come at you with another discussion video. And if you guys are liking these, let me know by leaving a like. It lets me know that I should do more of these. Also, 43% of people watching my videos are not subscribed, so hopefully today is the day that I earn your subscription with this video. Also, if you're buying cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link in the description below. It helps the channel to no additional cost to you, along with a lot of you have been using it recently, and I want to show you guys my gratitude. Thank you so much for using my affiliate link. It helps me get product for the channel, cards for deck profiles. I've been able to do 2 deck profiles this month, which was really nice, so thank you for that. Now with all that boring stuff out of the way, I'm going to get into why Legendary Duelist Season 1 was disappointing for players. Now this set actually sold pretty decently as far as sales go and everything. It wasn't like Hidden Arsenal 5. But to get into it is the set itself when it comes to what you can pull. And by that, I mean usually with stuff like, let's say, Eternity Code, which is about $75 a box. There's a card called Access Code Talker, which is about $70, close to $70, right? Meaning that if you pull this card, you make your box back, and then the other secret, 2 ultras and supers, along with maybe a prismatic if you're lucky, get you a lot of profit, right? There's always cards that have more value than the set when you buy it, or less value than the set than you buy it. But there are some that are also very close, either the 70s straight up, a little bit more, a little bit less. You guys get the point, right? Somewhere in the ball range. However, when we look at this, the best card you could pull is Millennium Eyes Restrict, as you guys see right over here, being about a $10.50 card, right? And this isn't pulled like every 2 boxes or something like that. You're not going to be getting many of these, right? However, if you do get this is the best card of the set and you don't make your money back. To me, that just sounds bad, right? Why would I not buy singles over this? I know I sound like see him out, but still, there's smart times to buy singles, and then there's even wiser times, and this is one of them. Yes, this may be a fun open. Some people might actually be saying, let me retract my statement. Some people might be saying, hey, this is, a fun set to buy. You always get some value, because there's a lot of cards that have some value in this. So if you buy this, you're not going to get $0 out of it, right? There are some dollar commons, and then there are a few cards that are like $2, $3, $4, $5, right? In those range, right? Hey, it's really fun. Here's the thing, though, is when I look at this set and the product that it has, it's not as big as people claim, because when it comes to the fun of this set, there are 2 things that distinguish this set from others, which is we have kind of what I like to call hobby league colors of blue, purple, and green on some of our cards. An example of this is Crystal Bond or Rainbow Bridge. I pull one of these in my opening. As you guys see right here, there's going to be an image as well, but I like to show my own cards sometimes. It's nice. They do look very nice. I don't think the camera's going to do it justice over here, and I actually do quite like these. However, the issue is when it comes to the cards of this set, Crystal Bond is one of the only 4 cards, and the reason I say 4 is because I'm not including the purple or blue. I'm just going to include the green, for example, right? You can include the purple, not the other 2 colors. Point is, I'm only counting one copy of the card. There are only 4 cards above $5 in this set, right? However, it has this illusion to it to make you think there's a lot of more valued cards. There's, hey, you could pull Crystal Bond 3 times, which you technically can't. You can only pull it max twice, which probably is not going to happen. I don't know if you could get the same ultras in boxes. I haven't done that much research into that set when it comes to pull ratios, but it's probably bound to be possible. The thing is while this is a fun gimmick on paper, it's not enough to sell a set, at least for me, right? Yeah, I might get 1 or 2, but for the channel, while I usually get a box of everything, and when I say box, I mean like a full display, for example, because these, I believe, these Legendary Duel Season 1s, were kind of meant to take a place of special editions, because we don't have special editions anymore, right? And I do give it a little bit of leeway because of that, right? It just seems like a lot of fluff at the top. That is the main point, along with the second thing is we have these tokens, which are supposed to be very, very fun. I have mine right over here. But basically, you could get a cool little field. This could be used as a field center. I also have a Weevil one because everyone loves Weevil apparently. By the way, that's sarcasm. I don't know anyone who likes Weevil at all. But I like Mako. Mako's cool. But the point is you get a token of one of these every single time you open up the set, which is cute, sure. But the thing is it's been too long. I mean, there's so many better official. I'm not even talking about fan-made anime ones or fan-made game ones, or just using a card from a different game. Because a lot of people in the Yu-Gi-Oh community actually like to use Pokemon cards as their field centers. If they play both games, right, they'll use like an expensive Pokemon card that looks really cool. but probably not that good, and that's fully cool, right? But we don't even have to go there. Just comparing it to the official Konami released Field Centers, these just fall completely out of it. They look very cheaply made to me as well. I just like looked over there to see them. You know, they just look very weird to me. I don't know. I mean, it's not that I hate them per se. I mean, they're better than nothing. However, if I wanted, if I had Field Center, I could just use the many I have for that, you know, I have from the game. I have like an Ari one from League of Legends. I don't even play League anymore. It's been years, but I always liked Ari, so that's one. I have one from certain other video games and anime ones, like from High School DxD, and you guys get the point. Why would I ever use these as Field Centers? They can't be used as tokens really either, right? At least not officially, but there's no real point of this. So you have a lot of fluff basically at the top of these sets, and that's why I don't really like. You can't really make your money back. It's a lot of fluff, right? However, I'm going to get, and that's why a lot of players were disappointed with this set. However, I am going to give this set leeway. I'm going to tell you why it's going to get better from here. And I'm going to give you 2 reasons why. The number one is this is the first, I guess, legendary Duelist reprint set, right? So that means Konami's going to look at this and figure out, hey, what did they do right? What did they do wrong, right? Because making money obviously is the goal of any company, especially co-money, right? As we've seen, this whole game rides off what can make them the most money, right? So they're not going to neglect something that's not making them money, right? Or could make them more money, right? They're going to get right on top of that. Some people may see that as negative, and I definitely could. I mean, if anyone knows the whole Silent Hill PT thing, which is just a whole other thing, you guys know the pain. But point is, they're going to look at it and they're going to make it better. Along with the second thing is, when we look at the Legendary Duelist seasons, it goes from probably one of the worst all the way to one of the best, right? Which is our recent one of Legendary Collection Magical Hero, right? We're eventually going to get a Legendary Collection season, which I assume, where we're going to have cards like Magician Souls, we're going to have Maiden of Rose, Garden of Rose, I forgot what she's called right now. She's going to be right over here. You're going to have all the, you know, rank 10 trains as well. Heartbeat reprints are worth a lot of money, right? There's a lot of more, you know, Bingo Machine, right? There's a lot of cards that players want a little bit more than these cards like Ancient Gear Fusion, because when it comes to stuff like Ancient Gear Fusion, those were cards people really liked, but they didn't want to spend the money on. They were just stuck in ELO hell, right? A lot of people don't really care about the Ancient Gear Fusion reprint. While it's a good reprint and a few players are ecstatic for it, a lot of other players are like, I don't really care about this, but I think it's cool, right? So it has the approval, not exactly the demand. However, stuff like Magician Souls, or I think it's called Garden Rose Maiden. That's, I think, what the card is called. You know, which is using Dragon Link, right? That's going to, you know, a lot of players are going to want that. A lot of players are going to want 3 Magician Souls, right? Magician Souls could just sell one of these legendary seasons by itself, right? Then you got more old school cards for collectors, and then you have stuff like, you know, like I said, trains, all that. I'm just repeating myself at that point. These sets ride on the sets that they are reprinting, right? Just like how Megatins, if they're not reprinting high-value cards, or that year there wasn't that many high-value cards, the Megatins are going to suffer in the long run, and that there's no fault of that product, right? So just like Legendary Season 1, it didn't really have the best to choose from. I personally think it probably chose the best it could have, right? Ancient Gear Fusion, Crystal Bond, and Millennium Master Strict are definitely the top 3 best contenders you could have picked to reprint from these sets, right? That's including all the Red Eyes things, in my personal opinion. So, you know, they did the best they could, right? You know, in the future, it's not going to be so hard because, again, like I said, better picks. So, I want to know, were you happy with the whole Legendary Duel Season 1? Sorry if this video, by the way, was a little disorganized. I usually don't have a script when I talk, so sometimes I'm like, what do I want to talk about? Do I want to talk about this? Do I want to talk about that? All that. So if you stuck through this video this long, I just want to say thank you for watching the entire video. Leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. And again, I want to know what you guys think of Legendary Duel Season 1. Did you not like it? Did you like it just because you actually want the reprints for your own personal collection? Because I know that's all some people want, which I fully understand personally, right? My personal collection is just like really weird high rarity ultis I like. I have a very weird personal collection. But I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.